I came home after a family gathering. 2 days later, my bank account was empty. After a weekend-long family gathering, I returned to my tiny apartment in Seattle, emotionally and physically drained. I kicked off my shoes, set my keys down, and opened my banking app to transfer money for the electric bill. That's when I froze. 83.52. I blinked, refreshed the app. Then again, just 2 days ago that account had over $9,000. Now it was nearly gone. A chill ran through me. My stomach twisted. My hands shook as I called the bank. After verifying my identity, the representative said, "All transactions came from a previously logged-in device. Same IP address as a personal computer." I didn't need to ask which one. I grabbed my keys and drove straight back, to my mother's house. The same house where, just days ago, I was hugging my sister Amanda, helping Nathan, her husband, set the table, laughing with Mom as she stirred her famous stew. Now I was back, standing in the same kitchen, feeling like a stranger in a home I once called safe. "You're back already?" Amanda asked from the living room, lounging with a glass of red wine like nothing had happened. I swallowed hard. "I just checked my account." Nathan strolled in from the kitchen, sipping soda. "Oh, that?" he said with a smirk. "We needed that money more than you did, Alyssa." The words hit like a slap. I stared at him, waiting for someone to tell me it was a joke. Amanda shrugged. "Don't be so dramatic. You've got a great job. No debt, no kids. You live alone." I turned to my mom. "Did you know about this?" She didn't even look up from her knitting. "You're always so sensitive. You have more. What's wrong with helping a little?" I looked at my dad. He didn't lift his eyes from his phone. "Don't use harsh words. It's family business." Family business. I choked back a sob. "How did you even get into my banking info?" Amanda looked unbothered. "Used Mom's computer. You left yourself logged in. Like it was my fault." Nathan shrugged. "It's not like we splurged. We used it for rent, groceries, to survive." Not one of them apologized. No guilt, no shame, just excuses. I turned to leave. No one stopped me. My mom called after me. "Don't forget Sunday dinner." At the door, hand on the knob, I paused. "If you think I'm just going to let this go, wait and see." Amanda laughed. "You're being theatrical. Don't be selfish." Outside, the rain had started, and inside me, a storm was building. I pulled over at Green Lake Park, where I usually jog on Saturdays. I sat in silence, staring at the $83, $52 on my screen. I'd hoped for better from them, but I wasn't surprised. This wasn't the first time. At 27, I landed a job as a marketing manager for a major pharmaceutical company. Amanda had called not long after. "My phone got cut off. Can you spot me some cash?" Then Nathan. "Just a few hundred. Until I find a job." Mom's voice. "You're not getting Haley anything for her birthday? She's so excited. You're doing better than us." So I helped, every time. A down payment on Amanda's car, emergency rent for Nathan, overdue electric bills for Mom, skipped vacations, passed up promotions, just to keep their world spinning. And now they had the audacity to steal from me. They didn't see me as a person. They saw a wallet with a heartbeat. Later that night, I opened my notes app and began listing every payment I ever made, every sacrifice. Not because I wanted it back, because I never wanted to forget what it cost me to stay silent. The next morning, I called the bank and requested a full transaction history. 17 pages. I printed every one, marked suspicious transactions in red. One caught my eye, $12,800 from an IP address tied to my mom's house. I hadn't accessed my account there, but someone else had. That weekend, I returned to the house like nothing had happened. Amanda avoided my eyes. Nathan poured lemonade like he hadn't drained my account. I placed the printed statements on the table. These show every transaction. The access came from Mom's computer. I didn't log in, so who did? Silence. Amanda rolled her eyes. You left it open. It's not hacking. So you admit it? Amanda shrugged. It's not like it's the first time you've helped. Nathan chimed in. This isn't stealing. It's what families do. No, I said firmly. Helping is when someone asks. This was theft. Mom finally spoke. Alyssa, you're alone. No kids. Amanda's raising Haley. Nathan's struggling. Family is about sharing. I felt my voice tremble, not with anger, but with grief. Sharing? I worked 60 hours a week to pay off your debts. I skipped vacations, counted pennies, ate ramen for 3 weeks just so you could keep the lights on. And now, you've convinced yourselves that using me is normal. Amanda slammed her hand on the table. It was for rent, for Haley, for medication. And who helped me when I needed it? Silence. I stood up, grabbed my folder. If this is how you treat the only person who never asked for anything, don't be surprised when I take back what I deserve. Nathan scoffed. What are you gonna do? Call the cops? I met his eyes. Just wait and see. That night, I dug into my files, bank statements, emails, receipts, years of evidence. I categorized every dollar in a spreadsheet. Green for necessities. Yellow for one-time asks. Red for unjustified charges, like the $350 Nathan spent on a gaming console last Black Friday, while I skipped a trip to afford my insurance. By Monday, I walked into the Financial Crimes Division with a folder, a USB, and a completed complaint form. Officer Harper took the case. Do you have names? She asked. I do, I said. Amanda Walker, Nathan Walker, Donna Grant, Paul Grant. My family. 2 weeks later, Harper called. We've completed the preliminary investigation. There's enough to proceed. We're sending the investigative unit today. My phone buzzed all night. Missed calls, texts, pleading, accusations. You called the police? How could you do this to us? We're family. A neighbor messaged me. There are financial crimes officers outside your mom's house. They asked about you. The next day at work, my manager approached me. We got a call from a reporter asking about a financial investigation linked to your name. We didn't confirm anything, but if you need time, I smiled. No, I'm doing the right thing. That night, as I sat by my window, watching the city flicker with life, Amanda's voice echoed in my mind. This family only survives because of you. She was right. They survived because I let them drain me. But now, that ends. I opened my journal and wrote one sentence. I am not the family bank. I am Alyssa. And for the first time in years, I felt like I finally knew who I was. Not the helper, the provider, the backup plan, but a woman who had drawn the line and chosen herself. Alyssa's story is a powerful reminder that you are not obligated to sacrifice your well-being just to preserve a relationship, especially when that relationship lacks respect. Choosing yourself, setting boundaries, and saying enough doesn't make you selfish, it makes you self-aware. And while some may never understand your decision, that doesn't make it wrong, because real love, real family, doesn't demand your silence, your savings, or your soul in exchange for acceptance. Alyssa didn't walk away to hurt anyone. She walked away to heal herself. And in doing so, she found something far more meaningful than forced loyalty. She found peace, purpose, and people who see her as a person, not just a provider. So, what do you think about Alyssa's decision? Was she right to step back from family obligations and put herself first? Share your thoughts in the comments below and follow for more raw, real, and healing stories about reclaiming your voice, your worth, and your life. Because sometimes walking away isn't the end. It's the beginning of finally coming home to yourself.